All right, welcome back, everybody. Another episode of King Shinobi's Scene Breakdowns. I am your humble host, King Shinobi. Thank you guys for joining me for another episode. We back with another heavy hitter today, man. We're gonna throw some bows today. We're gonna throw them bows. We got Tony Jaa. We got ONG BAK 2. We got just massive martial arts action. That's all I can really say. So we got all that rolled into one with this scene. This scene comes from ONG BAK 2. Remember to go check out my first ONG BAK video. So this is the second ONG BAK 2 video that I've done. Go check out the other one on our Patreon. Right down below, I'll put the Patreon, and you guys hit that up, subscribe to our Patreon, and help support the Shinobi podcast. Help support King Shinobi's scene breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? Go check out our Patreon, subscribe, and check out some of that content you won't be able to get on our YouTube. All right. So moving on, we got Tony Jaa today. This is the second ONG BAK 2 fight scene that we doing. I want to set up this scene for you guys a little bit. In this scene, Tony Jaa's character, he's pretty much been like christened as the new king of this group of pirates that he's a part of. And within this world, there are slavers. So, you know, slavers are, of course, people who pretty much use people as property and, you know, exchange them as currency. So in this scene, you have a group of slavers, you know, they've captured some people, and there's a young child and a mother that are being pretty much torn from one another, you know, sold into slavery. And you know, kind of out of just the instinct, as the mother's getting taken away, she just kind of like, I think she hits or scratches the slaver guy, you know, so he doesn't take too kind to her hitting him, you know, so she even kind of goes down like, you know, sorry, kind of saying sorry, you know, that she hit him. You know, she kind of just did it out of reflex. You know, you're taking a woman away from her child, you know, and about to do God knows what with the kid, and then God knows what with her. You know, you would do that in that situation too. So she was well in her means to do that. So within this conflict, you find Tony Jaa's character. He's this group that he's a part of. Not only are they pirates, but they also do things like liberate people. You know, they liberate people and then usually recruit them to come and, you know, join their crew. You know, but they do have a sense of honor about them, even though they do some vile things as well. They do have a sense of honor about them, and they do go around liberating slaves and such. So those are great characteristics. Well, that's a great characteristic of this group, even though they have other characteristics as well that aren't so great. But in this scene, Tony Jaa and his team, they're there in this area, and you know, he pretty much gets tired of seeing people get treated in such a way, and he decides to do something about it. So Tony Jaa's character decides to confront the slave trader physically, and that's how we gonna get into this fight scene. That's how this fight scene gonna start, baby. So let's get into it. Tony Jaa, ONG BAK 2. We gonna call this the slave fight scene. So this is the slave fight scene, or the slaver fight scene. Yeah, this is the slaver fight scene. Let's get into this thing. All right, we here. Let me point some guys out to you guys real quick. So this is the slaver gentleman I was talking about here. And as you see, this is the lady that was just taken away from her son, that he's about to take his hand back and get a pimp hand to, boy. So you have the slaver here. Let's see. Well, fuck it. This is the slaver. This is the slaver. And good. So let's see what transpires further after this. Let's get into it. King Shinobi scene breakdowns, baby. So in the midst of him about to give her the pimp hand, someone throws, I guess that's like one of those clay pots, I believe. Ceramic or whatever you want to call it. But he hits him upside the head with that. So he gets what's coming to him. Just broke it right over his skull. Now he's just dazed. I like that little added effect, that little wah, 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 kind of giving you that feeling of daziness. So that shot to the head, that dazed the shit out of him. Look at his face. Look at that face, boy. He like, yeah, that was a good shot. Good shot right there, bro. Look at that lip. That's a dazed man right there. You see that bottom lip? So this is like, it's pretty much where it's like a market slash slave trade auction little spot. So this is pretty much where everybody in the area congregates. And you're going to have a lot of merchants there as well. You know, you have traveling merchants that'll come through. Some may be traveling with slaves that they selling. You know what I'm saying? So that's the setting of this scene here, is that area. And as you see in this movie, there's a lot of like browns and tans. It's a very interesting color scheme. It really goes well with the Thai complexion. I mean, I know there's different, you know, levels of complexion, you know, from dark to light, you know, within Thais, but I think this really fits. This really says, the colors really say Thailand to me. You know what I'm saying? Or like Cambodia or over in that area. This whole thing just gives me that feeling when I see it. So it's very well done how they set, you know, how they set the stage, because I feel like I'm in this place. You know what I'm saying? So he's going around trying to figure out who did it and just hitting random people or who he thought did it. Just trying to figure it out. Just being a bully, being a sucker. All right, so now we get into our main character, the guy who actually did it. He been drinking a little bit, you know. He wanted to be a little belligerent. He saw something going down. He decided to get involved, you know. So I believe this is wine that he's giving him. He sees that he's drunk, so he's like, "Oh, you want to be drunk? I'll give you something to drink." So I believe this is wine that he's forcing down. Right there. Oh, hey, remember that Drunken Master? If you haven't seen my Jackie Chan, The Legend of Drunken Master video, go see that, because this is one of the moves right here. Remember, I was telling you guys that some of the forms of the 8 drunken gods, the forms resemble like a shot glass, you know, and you know this is very good for what he's doing, which is what he's doing is pretty much grabbing the trachea. You know what I'm saying? In this area, very vulnerable area. So I love this still right here, man. I really love this still right here. He's giving homage to the drunken master. The drunken master himself. Yeah, man. I really like that. And as you see, he goes through the container that was holding the wine. He goes right through that. Boom, breaks through that and goes right for his throat. So I like that that's on his arm right there. That's a nice little added detail, having that pot around his arm right there. And then he could just hit him with that as well. He could just hit him with that and shatter, completely shatter the pot. So now he has an extra weapon on his arm too. But yeah, I like that. Mad flexibility here. See all the onlookers on the outside here. Some of these guys are the slavers' homies, All right, let's see. Let's go further. You see that? I wanna kind of hone in on that right there. Right there. You see how he's pinching the windpipe right there? He's pinching it. So that's why, like in the Drunken Master, you saw, if you'll see, I know in the very first one way that he was trained was to break walnuts with like these two fingers, just to be able to kind of like break the walnuts in between your fingers. So it really trains your fingers to be strong, almost like a pincher or like a vice grip, or like in Futurama, the clamps. So you clamp down on it, boom, clamping right down on it, and kind of making it inescapable, because the way the trachea is shaped, you can get a nice, if you get in nice and deep, you can get a nice grip on it. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely wanted to point that out to you guys here. These are some cool earrings too as well. I wouldn't rock them myself, but these earrings are dope too. I like them. I wonder what they're made out of. But yeah, he's got a good, and as you see these scratches right here, so he has long nails as well. So not only is he grabbing the throat, he's actually scratching it at the same time. You see when he turned, he's digging his nails into the throat as he turns. So he's giving him like 5 times the pain than just grabbing his throat. I don't know if you saw that split second, but the redness. I want you guys to see the redness in his throat. You could see it a little better when the light was coming in, but you can kind of see it at the bottom. But it was red all the way throughout, so you can see the redness that it caused from the scratching and just the grabbing of the throat as well. See if you can catch it. Right there. Or it could have just been the lighting. Right there. And then he goes right. Oh, perfect. He goes right into the fish hook, man. Fish hook is pretty much getting the finger, or you could get 2 in there if somebody got a big ass jaw. But you want to get your fingers away from the teeth, so your teeth don't get bit, and you want to hook here on the inside. So he's like super hooking, man. This is just like a big mouth bass on a hook, bro. And he threw him by his mouth, bro. Let's take it back to the throat grab. He's pinching that shit. I like that look. I like that intensity. I like the intensity in that look, man. This is the look of, I ain't playing no games with your ass, bro. Like, 0 games don't exist in my world. That's what this face says to me. And you see that he keeps his eyes on him. He doesn't lose eye contact with him. He does not lose eye contact. This is fucking prey, bro. He been drinking a little bit. First victim. So he gets this guy in kind of a lock. Kind of an arm lock. I don't even know what you would call that technique. Right here, he catches. Catches and breaks. Oh, he comes down. So he catches and breaks down on the arm. Then he turns him out. Oh man, you hear that scream, bro? Listen to that dude scream, man. Look at his face right here. Look at that. That's pain, man. That's a good job, bro. I don't know what your name is, but that is a great job right there. He looks like he's in pain for real. You heard that? Ah! Breaks it down. Turns him. Right there. Jacking that elbow up. Look at the onlookers like, man, what do we do? Do we sit back or do we help him? Your boy getting it in, man. Total relaxation. I love that move, man. That's like something that I would do back in the day, wrestling with my brother or wrestling with my uncle or something. This elbow drop. Boom. Oh, I love that, man. That takes me back to my childhood right there, bro. Boom. Nice throw. He grabs him. Thinks he's in control. Right there. Nice little toss. Bong. So you see what he does to your boy, the second cat that comes in. Watch him come in from here. Since he's on the ground, he's thinking about breaking him down to size now and getting him on his same level. Right there. So it looked like he catches behind the ankle and pushes the knee. That's nice. I want to see how he got your boy's legs to flip him like that. All right, so he catches. Okay, I see it now. So this leg's on the outside. That opposite leg is on the inside. So he's probably gonna hook. Use his foot as a hook to the ankle, and that's how he flips him. That was a nice breakdown too. So he's keeping everything ground level here. This time he has the left leg on the inside, right foot on the outside to break down the leg once again. Then a nice heel kick to the spine. Right there. That's not good. Toe to the throat, bro. Going back to that trachea. Going back to that vulnerable spot. That's a savage move right there. But I subscribe to it. Another elbow drop, bro. Right there. Dropping the elbow on him. He falls on him, then drops the elbow on him. Boom. Look at the ground work. He's so comfortable on the ground. He's not in a rush to get back to his feet. He's very comfortable down there, bro. Look at him rolling around. Right there. That was a dope little move. Coming back. Boom. Locks him down. Oh, look what it did to that dude's ankle. Check out his ankle right there. Right there. Look at that. That's like an ankle. Yeah, that's pretty much like an ankle lock. That's nasty right there. That's nasty. So he's pretty much just taking these guys' knees out, bro. So your boy didn't get enough. And look what that fish hook did to his face. Look at that, bro. Remember I told you his he had the sharpened nails too? Look what that fish hook did to his face. Straight tore his shit. Damn. Got his shit flowing in the wind. But he didn't have enough. That wasn't enough of a lesson for him. Right there. I like that. I like how he stops him with the strike. And that's right to the heart, man. You get that shit good and hard enough, you can definitely disrupt the heart for sure. I like that. He puts the knee, so he puts his elbow and his knee up as a barrier. Boom. But he also strikes right for the heart. Look, he comes in with his big King Kong gorilla stomp. Nah. I like that angle right there. Had it switched over. Right there. That's cool. So you can kind of, from a storytelling point, you can see the aftermath of all the other guys that we just watch him take all their knees out. So you see all these guys holding their knees and their head. Look at this guy holding his leg. He's torn these guys' ankles and knees apart. All right, so these are his homies. These are Tony Jaa's homies right here. These are a few of the pirates that I was telling you about. Now look at his crew. His crew is ready. His crew is the real damn deal right here. Real deal. They was ready to jump in. They let him handle it. They let the captain handle it for the most part, but when the other dudes started coming in, they was ready to get down, man. That's how your crew's supposed to be, man. Or, could I be mistaken? Could this just be some random guys as well? I don't know. I always just assume that this was Tony Jaa's guys, like watching his back. But I don't know for sure. I don't even know if they really state that in the movie either. If you guys know, comment down below. I'd like to know that, because I always thought this was his homies, but looking at this now made me think of it in another way. It could have just been some other guys there as well. But this guy looks like he might be the leader, or like maybe an officer within the ranks. You know, he's kind of like, nah, chill out, you know. These boys right here, they want smoke all day. He's like, nah, chill out, man. He got this. See, that reaction right there should have been their sign to retreat and just leave. Like, if you're already that scared, just go, because you're going to be useless coming at me like that. All right, there's a sign of bad leadership right there. As you see, this guy here, our gentleman, it looks like he enjoys a great meal from time to time. He's in the front when he had his boys behind him. Damn, this dude right here kind of looks like Sun Wukong a little bit, man. Tell me I'm lying, though. This guy looks like Sun Wukong like a motherfucker. But anyway, so you have this guy in the front. So I'm guessing he's the leader, since he, you know, he's leading the charge. But once he gets shook and everyone else gets shook, he throws his foot soldiers out there. He actually ran behind them. I just noticed that he actually ran behind them to put them in front of him to shield him. Right there. Back to those claws. Now, Tony Jaa's character, he does a number of different styles within here. So now he's utilizing that tiger claw. And with that tiger claw style, you know, practitioners of the tiger claw will usually grow their nails. Some will even like file them down to point them. But it ain't no joke. We about to get a nice little display. Right there. You see how he's grabbing his throat? That's simulating a claw, man. Right there. Boom. So that's even worse than the drunken fist here. This is grabbing everything and pretty much ripping. You know, you're going to have this ripping motion just like a tiger would do its prey when it's actually hunting. He's doing it to this dude's throat. You see what he did to old boy's clothes? Shredded him, ripped him straight down the middle. Right here, catches and rips those claws. You see those scratches on him? Right here. Scratched them all up. Right from his neck to his face, bro. Did he grab his mouth? Right there. Look, he grabbed his mouth, bro. I'm sorry, I gotta go back. He grabbed your boy's mouth, bro. So imagine a tiger claw grabbing your face. Right there. Got a nice grip on it. He's tiger clawing his face. So not only did he scratch him from neck to face, he also grabbed his mouth. Ooh. Hold up. Oh, did you guys see when he ripped out? So the claws are dug in because I couldn't even see his nails because they were dug in. That's how deep they're dug in. And watch when he rips out. Rips out right there. All that red. Damn. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. I love that move right there. A little punch into reverse elbow. Right there. That's nasty. Ooh, that's nasty right there. Oh, I love that move, man. If you can land that move perfect, man. If you can land that thing on time. Well, not even, you ain't got to land it perfect. But, man, I love seeing that. That's just a beautiful technique right there. He set him up with that too. He created distance first. Right there, creates distance. Your boy comes rushing in. I like that. So you see he's kind of switching his style over. Except there, when he gets another grab of the throat. So right here, he uses this arm to deflect, and he's going to use this one to bring that elbow from 12 o'clock. Right there. He stops him with the elbow there. So this can be used as an elbow and a block. As you see, it's more 90 degrees instead of having the hand back towards the ear. Oh, I'm sorry there. I'm sorry there. Let's catch that again. Instead of having the hand back towards the ear and making the elbow pointy, he kind of uses this to kind of frame him out. Creates some space in between right there. That's nice. You can also create space with the pointed elbow. It's just going to make the person a little closer to you. But I like that. Finishes him off with an elbow. He goes right into a horse stance, bro. That was smooth. Smooth. That footwork. Look at that footwork, bro. You gotta have a form of grace when it comes to this stuff. Right in his throat, so he's just choking. Right there. Reverses it right back into his throat. Mm-hmm. I like that right there. Watch this move. Comes in. Steps in. So he steps in with the elbow. A lot more momentum. Stepping in with the elbow. Instead of just throwing the elbow, you know, from a standing position, he's stepping in with the elbow. It makes it even more powerful. So it's like a step and a push and a strike at the same time. Now he's just playing with him. Boom. Boom. Oh, extra slow-mo. And whatever that is extra hot too. Oh, we gotta run that back, man. We gotta, right here. We gotta check out this flying knee. This is a textbook flying knee. Textbook. Boom. See how the legs come up together in unison? Right there. Boom. I love that added, just that added to that knee. Look at that hang time he got. Look at that hang time right there. Your boy had no chance. Your boy lost his lunch and he got cooked up. Right into the pot we go. Man. All right. That was pretty cool. All right, we done with that one, baby. All right, Shinobi Clan members, thank you guys for joining me for another episode of King Shinobi Scene Breakdowns. Much love to Tony Jaa. Much love to everybody involved with ONG BAK 2 and the whole series of ONG BAK movies. Shout out to Thai film in general, man. All international film. Keep doing your thing. But remember, if you guys want me to break any scenes down, remember to hit me up in the comments, man. Holla at me, man. Let's start this community, man. Let's make this clan strong, man. This clan stands strong. So you guys check us out on Instagram. And remember, hit us up on Patreon as well. Subscribe to our Patreon for content you won't be able to find on YouTube. Go on there, subscribe to your boys so we can keep this network going, keep this network flowing, baby.
Be water, my friend.
But much love, everybody. Thanks once again for joining me. I can't thank you enough, man. I appreciate you guys. We had a little Muay Thai. We had a little drunken boxing. We had a little, what was it, Tiger Claw. We had a little tiger style in there too, man. So shout out to all my martial artists out there. Dude, I'm just a guy that loves martial arts. I'm in love with martial arts. I train damn near every day of my life. Like it is my lifestyle. It's not anything that's separate from my life. It is my life. Martial arts is everything, and martial arts is in everything, man. So I really enjoy doing this, and you guys joining me, man. I appreciate that shit. Much love, man. Much love for that. But until the next one, man, we'll see what we got next. King Shinobi signing out. Peace out, man. Y'all have a lovely day.